Alright guys, here we go then, another salad, and this one's a barbecue-y type salad, one you stick in a big bowl and everybody helps themselves. It's a nutty rice salad, and it was sent in to me by one of my viewers, Robert. Thanks a lot, Robert. So this is going to be called Robert's Nutty Rice Salad, and it doesn't mean that Robert is nutty, you know. So for this, for the bulk of it, for the bulk I'd say, rice, long grain rice, we've got some sultanas, chickpeas, cashew nuts and spring onions. And for the dressing, can't see it all from here, apple cider vinegar, French mustard, some curry powder, some mayo, Worcestershire sauce, but you can leave that out if you're a vegetarian, honey, runny honey, and if you're brave enough, a bit of cayenne. If the kids are at the Barbie, don't bother with the cayenne. First thing we got to do then is to cook the rice, boil the rice. Okay, I'm going to use my trusty old Yum Asia. Yeah, Yum Asia rice cooker. I've never used anything else since I bought this. It's a fantastic bit of kit. This one has got, what's it called here? A Yum carb setting. And what it does, you put your rice in this basket with little holes in the bottom, and it raises the rice above the water. It starts off in the water, but as the water evaporates, it's above the water and it steams, and it has less carbs. And that's how I usually do it. In fact, I will probably do that today. So we want 175 grams of rice, Robert says. I'd normally use just a cup like this, look. So there we are. So that's about I don't know, a three portion serving for a main meal. Now the most important thing with rice is to rinse it. No matter what it says in the packet, rinse it. Because what you're doing, you're taking the excess starch off the outside and stopping it becoming all gloopy and clumpy together, unless that's what you want. But it also, maybe not so much with say supermarket rices, but when you get the big 25 10 kilogram bags from a Chinese supermarket, it may not have been rinsed so well, so there's lots. Anyway, get the bits off. I'm just going to do it once here. I'll do the rest inside, and I'll just show you. Normally you'd get your fingers in there and stir it around, mix it around with your fingers, and I can't do it properly here, but there you are. That's how cloudy it is after one rinsing. So I'll go finish this indoors and we get cooking. So normally when you use this, the water levels are inside the main bowl here, but when you use the Yum carb attachment, the water levels are just here. You probably can't see it. I'll try and zoom in on it actually. So I might have to go and get some more water. Let's turn it around so I can see it. And I've got to bear in mind it's on a little bit of a slope, this. Never did get round to levelling the table off. We've got 2 portions, haven't we? 2 portions of white rice, yeah. Right then, start cooking. Spill a bit there. I'll just turn it around a minute when I turn them on. White rice, Yum carb. There we go. Going to take a while this, so there's no point sitting here watching this. Yeah. We'll come back when it's ready. Okay, that's it now, time up. It's on the keep warm cycle now. So I'm going to grab it all out of, ooh, lovely jubbly. So I'm going to grab it all out of here. Let it start to cool down a bit. And we get on with the rest of it. Here we are, look at that. Nice, light, fluffy rice. Okay then, while that's cooling down, let's get everything else ready. Spring onions, about 5 of them. Yeah, I don't mind a bit of green in these actually. I'll have a bit up to there. So I'm just going to put it in the jug for now. Finely sliced. About 50 grams of sultanas. Make sure they're sultanas, not raisins. I have to put these in a pot afterwards because the bag's all split the wrong way. A load of cashew nuts. Just about 75 grams. I'm going to squash these down a little bit just to make them go further. Only a little bit. Leave a few big bits. I wasn't expecting the sun to come out today. Chickpeas. I'm going to strain these and then rinse them, but I want to save the juice, and it's called aquafaba. It's very, very starchy water, and it mimics exactly the properties of egg white. So it is great for, well, vegans, I suppose. Yeah, vegans, for fluffing up things, cakes, etc. So I'm going to try and do this in a little jug. Should be small enough. Yeah. Just. No, I'm going to take those indoors, put that in the fridge and rinse them. There we are. Oh, not quite, oh, just big enough. Just big enough. Right. Yeah, that's cooled down now. Get it all fluffy. And that is all going to go in there. Okay, we're getting there. Do some more mixing in a minute. Okay then, time for the dressing. And about 150 ml of mayo, which is 150 grams a dish. It might have to be a bit less actually. No. Yeah, I'll be all right. Get some more tomorrow. I'll do. Now, a tablespoon of curry powder. Break so many fingernails with these. Tablespoon. I don't think it'll fit in there, is it? I'll do it. Tablespoon of runny honey. Just had to recrystallize this one. Tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Tablespoon of French mustard. Use the other end for that one. And a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Now, like I said, you can leave this out if you're vegetarian. Like, a lot of people don't know that it's got anchovies in it. Well, its main ingredient is fermented anchovies. That'll do. Hello, ladybird. You come and see what I'm doing. Let's put you over there a minute. You might end up in a salad otherwise. There we go. Right, let's mix this up. I'm not going to put the cayenne in. You know I normally would, but I'm going to leave it out. Because that curry powder is it's a two chili rating, so it's a fairly warm one anyway. Right, and this goes in here. I'm going to mix it in a bit at a time if I can. I think I'm a bit wishful thinking there. I think I have to put it all in and just stir it around. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, it smells absolutely lovely. Right, I'm going to clear the decks have a quick taste test, and I got another idea for this as well. Right, let's have a quick taste test. Try and get a bit of everything. Right, there's a spring onion, there's that. There's that, there's a cashew nut, there's a chickpea. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, we got sultana as well, there we are. That is bloody delicious, Robert. I tell you, that is lovely. You just imagine that now, sat at the side of a barbecue, everyone's got their hot dogs and burgers, and you get that. Oh, yeah, that is brilliant. That is absolutely lovely. Thanks a lot. And if anybody else has got any ideas, I've got one or two from other people, so don't rush. But yeah, any got any ideas, just send them to me. Send them to me, because I love this. I would never have thought of this in a million years. Well, excuse me, and I got an idea. While I was making that, I thought, I've got a rather large rondini courgette in the fridge. A little bit too big to use as a courgette, maybe. There should be a bit smaller than that. So I'm going to stuff it with that. So I'm going to take the top off. Now, when you take the top off something for cooking and baking, try and cut it at an angle. And then the cap fits back in. If you cut it parallel, as it cooks, it all falls inside. So here we are. I'm going to put a little mark there as well, just so I know which way round it goes. There we are. There we are. Right, I'm going to hollow this out as best I can. Oh, that's all right, yeah, it's coming out. I normally use an ice cream scoop for this, but I can't find it. Going just past the seed layer and get the fibrous bits out, fibrous-y bits. I reckon that'll do, you know. And I'm going to stick some of this in there. I'm going to pack it in quite hard, because when I give this a long baking, just try to have a few more sultanas there. There we are. And there we are, that goes back on where my mark is there. That's a perfect fit. So you wouldn't even know that was stuffed, would you? I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. You've got a bit of a freebie at the end there. Robert's nutty rice salad and a stuffed courgette. Guess what I'm having for tea tonight? Look after yourselves, take care, and I'll catch you on the next recipe. Let's get this back on the right way. Look at that, perfect. Oh, I love it.